Good morning students. In today's lab session, we are going to see the design and realization of an op-amp based first order Butterworth low pass filter, high pass filter and band pass filter. So in this video, we are going to see about the low pass filter and high pass filter. The next video will be seeing band pass filter for the given cutoff frequency to verify the frequency response characteristics. So the aim of the experiment is to obtain the frequency response characteristics of first order low pass filter and first order high pass filter. The circuit diagram for low pass filter is as shown over here. So here the input is given at the non-inverting terminal with the RC value R is equal to 10k and C is equal to 0.01 microfarad, and the feedback resistance is given as 10 kilo ohm. This will just follow a voltage divider section. So the value of your low pass filter design is given as over here. So it is designed for the higher cutoff frequency FHS 4 kilohertz and the passband gain of 2. So for higher cutoff frequency, the formula is 1 divided by 2 pi RC. If the value of C is going to be 0.01 microfarad, the value of R is found to be 3.97 K. So when you calculate the value of feedback resistance, it is found to be R is equal to 10K. The circuit diagram for high pass filter is as shown over here. So here the value of R and C. So in case of your low pass filter, resistance R is used in series and the capacitor C is used in parallel, and it has been grounded and it is connected to 3. Whereas in case of your high pass filter, just the R and C position is changed and the rest all other circuit connections remains same. What is the use of this filter circuit? In the sense to filter out the ripple values. And the design procedure for first order high pass filter is as shown in the figure. Here the lower cutoff frequency is selected to be 4 kilohertz and the value of R1 and the feedback resistance is found to be 10K and 3.97K. So giving the connection as per the circuit diagram with the calculated design values of R1 and R1, R2 and RF will be demonstrating the frequency response characteristics for low pass filter and high pass filter. So when you take the low pass filter, here higher cutoff frequency is given. So for the higher cutoff frequency, the value of the gain is decreased to 3 dB. Whereas here you will be getting a lower cutoff frequency. At lower cutoff frequency, if you check the value of your voltage gain, the value of the voltage gain is reduced to 3 dB. Now we'll see the practical demonstration video of first order high pass filter and low pass filter.
Apparatus required and procedure of the low pass filter. That is frequency response of the low pass filter we have discussed, and now we are going to connect the circuit as per the circuit diagram given in the previous session. So this is the circuit. As per the circuit diagram, I have connected the low pass filter circuit using op-amp. Okay, so I have to here I am using feedback resistance, negative feedback resistance 10 kilo ohm, and input resistance is 10 kilo ohm, and then the one capacitance which is connected at pin number 3 to ground, and I given the input via function generator. So we have to give the input through function generator. The positive of the input is given to the 10 kilo ohm at pin number 3. Okay, and the negative is connected to ground. Next, we have to bias the circuit plus VCC and minus VE. So plus VCC is given and minus VE given, and both will be shorted, this positive and negative, and it is connected to ground. And the next one, to see the output as well as the input, we are going to use CRO. So I'm going to use two channels. This is channel 1 and this is channel 2. Here channel 1 to see the input and channel 2 to see the output. Channel 1 positive of this one will be again connected to the input where we have given, and the channel 2 positive I have connected at pin number 6. So here we are going to take the output at pin number 6. So now I have shown only channel 1. In this channel 1, see, I am giving input. So this is channel 1. channel 1 input peak to peak. I have said peak to peak is 1, that is 2 volt. Okay, peak to peak 2 volts I have set the, and so that I am seeing here using channel 1, and to see the output channel 2, this is the output. See, this is the output I'm getting from the channel 2. So see, this is my output channel 2. So this is my input setup. Now I want to find the frequency response of the low pass filter. So now I also don't want my input. Now I'm going to find only the output. So this is my output. So what is the, as per the procedure, you have to vary the frequency from 500 Hertz to 5 Hz. Now I'm going to vary my frequency. Now it is this is now I get 200 Hertz. For the 200 Hertz, for this 200 Hertz, I got the amplitude peak to peak. What? Peak to peak is again 2 volt. Now keep on, I'm going to vary the frequency. Okay, keep on, I'm going to vary the frequency up to particular frequency. The filter will pass the signal. After cutoff frequency, the filter will not pass the signal. It will start decrease. See, now if I vary, now I'm varying the frequency. See, it is keep on decreasing. See, so now this is the 40. See. So for 200 Hertz onwards, I will start 200, 250. Now decreasing. Okay, so after 300, so the frequency starts decrease. Okay, slow pass filter. So after 300, 700. Okay, see. So now for 3 kilohertz, it is nearly equal to, for 3 kilohertz, we are having only some 0.4 volts. Okay, so 6-7 kilohertz and all, it is nearly equal to 0. So from now we have to take the readings, like for 100 hertz, what is the output voltage? For 150 hertz, what is the output voltage? 250 hertz, like that we have keep on vary the frequency. For the corresponding amplitude will be noted down from the function generator. Okay, and using that frequency and the output waveform, we are going to plot the frequency response curve of the low pass filter. Okay, thank you students.
Now the practical demonstration video of low pass filter is over, and the how to take the readings, how to plot the graph is also explained in the demonstration video. Now going on to the next first order high pass filter demonstration video.
So far we have discussed the aim, apparatus required, circuit diagram, procedure, design of your high pass filter, and whatever I have discussed, I have explained the design and circuit diagram that I am going to connect practically. Here I have connected the high pass filter using op-amp 741. So here I have given the negative feedback, that is between pin number 2 and 6 I have given 10 kilo ohm resistance, and given the input via capacitance 0.01 microfarad ceramic capacitance. The input is given via function generator, and your output is weaved through your CRO. To bias the 741 IC, we have used dual regulator power supply. Okay, so now I'm going to set the input. Okay, input I'm going to set peak to peak 2 volt and frequency 1 kilohertz. Okay, so input is I'm going to connect to see the input. I have connected the input, my input at pin number 3. The same place I'm going to connect the probe of CRO at pin number 3. Now I'm going to set the frequency, input frequency 1 kilohertz. This is my input frequency. 1 kilohertz I'm going to set. Okay, input frequency 1 kilohertz I have said, and your peak to peak amplitude is 2 volt. Okay, peak to peak amplitude is 2 volt. This is my input. Now I have set the input frequency and input voltage for the low pass filter. Now I'm going to here I'm going to explain the characteristics of the low pass filter. Now for that I'm going to vary the frequency from 50 hertz to some kilohertz. Okay, so for that corresponding output voltage I'm going to read via function or the CRO. Okay, so now I'm going to vary my frequency from 50 hertz. Okay, so for that I'm going to see my output. Okay, this is my output. So this is nothing but your input. This is my input as well as my this is my output. Okay, so my now I got both input and output. So already I have set my input. I have told that peak to peak input voltage is 2 volt and input frequency is 1 kilohertz. So I don't want my input now. So I'm going to see my output. Okay, so for what is that? What is the characteristics curve of your high pass filter is? It's as the frequency increases, your amplitude increase, and after particular frequency, that is after the cutoff frequency, it will be maintained constant. That is your characteristics curve of your high pass filter. Already I have explained in the theoretical part. So now I have kept 45 hertz. Now I am going to keep on increase. Now my amplitude will be nearly some what is that? How much it is? 0.4, 0.6, so 1.2 volts now I got for the 45 hertz. Input voltage, frequency is 45 hertz. My output voltage is 1.2 volts. Now keep on, I'm going to increase next 100. Okay, next I'm going to keep say for 85 hertz. For 85 hertz, I got a peak to peak 2 volt. Okay, now I'm going to increase some 110. Now it is increasing. See, if you see here, now it will be more than 2.4. It is 2.4. Now 150. Okay, 150. So now we have to keep on increase. Now 150 again it is increasing to how much it is? Now it is nearly 1, 2, 3, nearly 3 into 3 volts. Okay, so likewise I am going to keep on increase the value, that is frequency, corresponding output voltage I am going to take. See, it is increasing after particular frequency, that is after cutoff frequency. The frequency after particular cutoff frequency, see, now it is maintaining constant. From 3 kilohertz onwards up to 30 kilohertz, it is maintained.
So the practical demonstration video is shown, and how to take the readings is also shown. So frequency response characteristics of LPF and HPF, that is low pass filter and high pass filter, has been drawn by keeping that reading. So in case of your high pass filter, we'll be taking a higher cutoff frequency. So for that higher cutoff frequency, if you check the voltage magnitude, the gain has been reduced to 3 dB. Similarly, when you take the frequency response characteristics of high pass filter, for the lower cutoff frequency, that is at 300 Hz, when you check the magnitude, so the magnitude it has been reduced to a value of 3 dB. So here the for a HPF filter, that is high pass filter, the cutoff frequency is 300 Hz. Thus, op-amp as first order Butterworth low pass high pass filters for a given cutoff frequency is designed and rigged using IC 741, and its frequency response characteristics is verified. Thank you, students.